Hi everyone, my name's Bianca and I wanted to share my thoughts about the twin flame. So let me share my doodle. Now over here we're going to start with what is the twin flame? I had to look this one up and saw that it was source split down into two souls, and sometimes they're two halves of one soul. And they are reincarnated to earth through multiple lifetimes longing for each other. So that's the definition of twin flames. Now, my definition of a soulmate is, I believe that before we come back to earth, we have a soul group and we have different souls, thousands of people in our soul group that we're going to meet different experiences in our lifetime, and they're all because we have agreed upon lessons. And these are different souls that will help us learn those lessons, whether they're good ones or bad ones. And different types of soulmates would be biological, like parents; social, that would be your friends; intellectual soulmates, your teachers; sexual soulmates, these are your partners; spiritual soulmates could be your guides; and a soulmate could be one of belong to multiple categories. So this is what I believe a soulmate is. Now, let's bring that into how that ties into us. God is, I believe, is a frequency that's within us. It's a vibrational frequency. It's an energy. Now, God produced man. So God created man is in his image. So visual, we are a visual representation of God. Human, so hue being visual. And we know that God is neither male or female. So let's bring this back to when we were created. So from conception to 49 days, this is the length of time it takes for your pineal gland to fully form. Okay, so the oral cells, the cells that belong in your mouth, your palate, your tongue, all of that, your pineal gland actually comes from there. And it migrates to the center of your brain, which it's physically between the hemispheres, right smack in the center. And some of the cells migrate down to your gut, which explains why melatonin is produced both in your pineal gland and in your gut. So back to the conception of 49 days, this whole process takes 49 days to complete. It's interesting to note, I just made a little note here, that in the Tibetan Book of the Dead, it states that it takes 49 days for a soul between death and reincarnation. So that's kind of the connection there. Taking this back to how do I believe this all ties into twin flames? Well, I believe that we were we were created in God's image. We are neither male nor female, because that doesn't get determined until 49 days. So twin flame, when we were split as female and male, this is the energy within us. This is our negative and our positive, our yin and yang, our good and evil, our Ida and Pingala. When you think about it, so the soles of your feet, that's where the nerve starts. So we have Ida and Pingala, which are nerves that travel up your leg, and they intersect at each chakra point, right? All the way to your crown. So twin flame really is our flame. It's our kundalini. It's our life force that ties in from our soul to our crown. So really grounding energy to source energy. It's kind of like a battery. And kundalini basically is an energy battery. And I believe that the twin flame is within us. So we don't need to search for the other half. Thank you for listening.